everybody, welcome to Life with Annie and happy July 4th. So I mentioned yesterday in my video that I was going to make an apple pie today, and some of y'all, I saw a couple people say, will you make it live? So that's what we're going to do today. I only make one apple pie recipe, and y'all, these lights are right over my head. I should probably adjust it, but that's just what I have to do. This is the only apple pie recipe that I ever make. This is a recipe that I got many years ago from the sweetest lady. And it's simple and it's delicious. And so this is the only one I've ever made, I think. I can't remember any others, but we're going to make it today. All right. So her name was Miss Thelma. So she's no longer with us, but she left us with a good, delicious apple pie recipe. Okay. So I'm using the two Pillsbury pie crust dough things. And I've got a bag here, y'all, to put all my little garbage in. So, and I've got my pie dish here. And I am going to take a little bit of flour and put down, because I'm going to roll these out. Y'all, I never knew that you were supposed to roll those out. I was always complaining, they don't fit my pan. And then some of y'all said, you can roll it out a little bit bigger. Duh. So, we're going to do that today. So, I'm going to put a little bit of flour on there. Just to, and I've got some wax paper down here too, just to make it easier to roll. I cannot read your comments, y'all. I've got y'all so far away. But that's what we're gonna do. Are y'all making any good desserts today to take anywhere? Okay, and I've got my old-timey rolling pin. And we're just gonna make this a little bit bigger so we can get it to fit in our pan, our pie dish a little bit easier. I have not been outside today other than I took food out for Clemson this morning and let the dogs out a couple times. But Matt went out early. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know he was outside. He was outside cleaning up the chicken area. So I don't know how hot it is. How hot is it out there, Matt?
Well, I was out early, so it wasn't too bad because it was still shady and still morning time.
You want to join us? I can actually let you roll this pie dough out just a little bit. I just need for it to
you
be
did
able
a pretty
to
good
fit
job
in
on
here.
that pie dough already. Looks like that's a
think
perfect
that one's
round
good?
circle. Pretty. That's pretty darn good.
Okay, well, I have a second one. I'll let you roll that one. How about that? Because I got to go get the apples.
So I'm gonna have you gonna put it in the pie crust before I roll the other one out, or?
Yeah, because this is the bottom, and then this one will be the top one after I add the apples to it. So we're just going to roll this up, see if it's big enough. What do you think?
I think it should be because you're gonna pinch them together, right?
Yeah.
It's got to kind of get it down in that corner there. Yeah, once you pinch them together, that'll be fine.
You're going to have to probably talk a little louder
Okay.
because I can't see comments because it's too far away.
Take my
I don't know.
glasses off.
Okay.
Yeah, you did a pretty good job on that one, baby.
All right. Well, I'll let you kind of just
give you an
get
A.
it down in there. And let me go grab the apples because those are going in next. Let me see if I can see anything. Okay, let's see. Hey, Lou. Happy 4th of July. Leanne can't hear us, Matt, so we got to talk louder.
Got to talk louder, okay. I got my America shirt on today.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna grab these apples.
A little too tall.
So I've been cutting apples before I came live. Let me move our basket of eggs out of the way.
I got one this morning already.
You got one egg?
Yeah, when I was cleaning up, there was one.
Okay, so I'm gonna do these apples real quick because they're gonna start to turn brown.
So I need to put a little bit of flour on the bottom here.
You may not need any more on there because I did add some, but you can do whatever you want to do. And I just cut mine in just chunks. So y'all, we did get to go walk last night. I told Matt this morning, I said, or was it last night? I said, we may have to start going a little bit later.
Last
that
night, yeah.
sun was kind of brutal.
I'm struggling here rolling the pie crust out with the...
Just put some weight on it and
No, not that. It's like I feel like every time I go to roll, I don't have a... Yeah, there we go. I was afraid I was going to knock... I didn't want to knock the dish off. I don't want to go too far and whack it.
You want me to move the dish?
No, we're good. This should be fine. I was just, I'm just paranoid.
Speaking of dish, they have put new dish
shape.
shapes. So one's it looks animated though. It's sharks, and the other one is I think maybe it was a patriotic. It's a house or something. I'm not sure. So. Well, you're doing an excellent job there. If you just put a little weight on it, it'll push it out a little bit.
I think I might have a little bit of experience at this or something.
You made pies before?
Not pies, but I have made other things with dough.
That should be good. Yeah, because it's getting kind of thin over here.
Can you roll it up on the...
You can, but we've got to put the apples and the other ingredients in before we.
I can just
But
let
yeah,
that
you
sit
can
there.
roll it on there and just set it on the side of the board there while we finish it up. I got one more apple to cut up. I'm using that whole bag. I think it was a 5-pound bag. Was it 5 or 3? But this isn't going to be like a mile-high apple pie by any means.
I asked her what kind of apples those were yesterday, and she said, they're not mad apples.
If I don't say something, he'll eat them, and then I wouldn't have had the apples for today. So I said, those are not Matt apples, those are
Those are mat-free.
Fuji apples.
Fuji apples that are mat-free is what she told me.
So anyway.
Which is okay, because my favorite's Honeycrisp anyways.
All right, so I'm going to go put these apple cores over because I've got some apple peelings to take to the chickens. I'm going to rinse my hands off.
So how's everybody doing this wonderful 4th of July? Happy 4th to you too, Linda. And it said happy 4th to Annie and Matt. I told her happy 4th back. And then let's see, happy 4th from Del J.
Okay, if you want to pour the apples in, Matt, the whole
bunch.
the whole bowl, yeah.
The whole bowl, nothing but the whole bowl.
And then I gotta get the rest. I gotta find the recipe to the pie. Okay, so here is my recipe box that I've had probably
Move out your way.
since 1982-ish, and it's a mess. See, it's even got my name on it on the back. It's probably upside down and backwards to y'all, but it's even got my name on it. And this is where I keep all my really over and over recipes that I use a lot. So give me just a minute I've got to really organize this thing. But usually all the recipes, the tried and true that I have, are usually toward the front. And we don't mention that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we need 3/4 of a cup of sugar. So I'm gonna go get that. Let me get a cup. We need 2 tablespoons of flour. Let's see, I think I have a 3/4 cup here. And if you want to get a tablespoon out of my, I don't know if you can find one. We don't have many measuring spoons over there, do we?
There's a teaspoon. You want a tablespoon, you said it, right?
Yeah, we're gonna need 2 tablespoons of flour.
There's a tablespoon right there.
And then I'm gonna need, you think I need some more measuring spoons?
You might be just short 1 or 2 of the right sizes.
Show them that.
These are her measuring spoons.
Some of my measuring
Not
spoons.
all of them. That's just what we have out. So I don't know. She might need a couple more just to make sure she has the right sizes for whatever she needs. I always give her a hard time about her tablespoons.
All right, it
So
says
3/4
cup of sugar, right?
Right. 2 tablespoons of flour. Let me go ahead and get that.
Yeah, but I gotta give you a bowl
The
to do
2
it.
T is tablespoons, right?
Is it a capital T or
Yeah,
little T?
capital T.
2 tablespoons, yeah. So there's that. And I'm gonna get you a small bowl here and we'll mix all that together. So when you get the flour, put it in there, and I'll grab the cinnamon.
Go ahead and put the flour. Go ahead and put the sugar and the flour in.
Uh-huh. And I got cinnamon. This is just to taste. You want to whisk?
And then it say dot with butter.
Yeah, but that's once we pour that on
Oh,
top
okay.
of all this. All right, so if you want to
Whisk
come
it.
over here just a little bit.
I'll come over just a little bit.
I'll move that if you want to sit that down. And
I'm good. You can put it back.
Okay.
It doesn't take. I mean, it's pretty much whisked
all right,
together
well, I got
already.
to add some cinnamon. Now, if you like a lot of cinnamon, put more. You can put however much you like. So
Cause it's cinnamon to taste, she said.
I always have to make sure. It's
Sure
cinnamon.
wasn't human. That's good.
I do that ever since I messed up that time. I check my spices.
That would be bad if we put cumin in the
I know it.
in the apple pie.
A little more cinnamon. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you think.
Okay. I think that's good unless
Sounds
you
good to
want
me. Smells like French toast. I'm not French toast, but cinnamon
It does
toast
smell
now.
like cinnamon toast and French toast because I put it in both. All right. So if you'll read those ingredients off again, Matt. So
So 3/4 a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, and then cinnamon to taste, and then you mix it up in a bowl.
okay, and then we're gonna pour that.
I'll let you
over.
take care of that part. Make sure it gets in the bowl. I mean, it gets in the pie, not on the floor.
This is a really easy recipe, I think.
Yeah, I always thought I've seen like people doing where they have the apples and brewing them with a mixture and
Brewing them.
well, whatever you do.
Can't see.
You know, where you have them like in a pot and a
Oh,
pan because it's
cooking
cooking them
them
up, you
down.
know, so
Yeah.
and then you put them in the pie and they're already warm and stuff. And all this stuff's already kind of like liquidy. Because it's all turned to
I
liquid.
think it's going to be a good pie. I've had it before many times.
I'm
and
sure. I think
always
you've
like
made it before. I think I've had
Yeah.
your pie before. I know who would love this pie though, and we all know who that is.
Who?
Joseph.
Oh. Well, next time he comes, you can make him a pie. Wait, we got to dot it with butter.
He loves apples. Apple pie.
All right, I've got the butter right there, Matt, and I've got a little butter dipper, and I'm just going to put some little pats of butter on here.
Got some little pats of butter on there.
Little patty butter.
Butter pats. Kadoom. I can do this. I'll do the sound effect for you. Kadoom. Kadoom.
You sure it wasn't really hot out there today?
Plop.
And we'll put one more over here,
Plop.
maybe a little one over there, and then we'll be good with the butter.
Plop.
That's a little butter pat. How would a little butter pat
Little.
sound?
Go ahead. Blip. Blip, 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 blip,
Okay.
blip.
All right, so let me get this lid on here. Now hold that over
I
here
got-
because
I
we don't
got
want
you.
it to drop.
We good.
Because I didn't buy another thing. Pack. Okay, now you got to center.
I'm gonna let you do this. I'm just holding it for you.
Well, okay. So we got to get it kind of centered. Just let it, here, there you go. And then we'll put it, oh, how pretty, Matt.
God, I must have done a really good job on that.
That is so beautiful. Now we're gonna crimp it.
I'm such a good pie crust roll router.
You are. Okay, so the way I do it, I don't want to waste this crust because I like it, so I'm gonna kind of fold it under
You go ahead and do
and kind of let it kind of marry the bottom crust.
You don't like pinch it this way?
Yeah, we're gonna do that after I get all the
Okay.
crust together. And we'll go. It's so quiet.
I know, but it looks good because the doggies
Y'all
are down.
talking because it's so quiet.
Because the doggies are downstairs.
Yeah. So we've got, after I got off my live yesterday, y'all, I patted out all of my burgers. I cut up my onion. I did reserve a little bit of the hamburger meat to make
Hot dog chili.
chili. Do you want hot dogs and hamburgers today, Matt?
I'm whatever you wanted to do. Yeah, I'm good with both. Or if you just want to do one, that's fine. I mean, I'm okay if you just want to do. If you want to do one, if you want.
Do you want chili for your hamburger? Because I don't usually put chili on my hamburger.
If you're gonna do hot dogs chili, yes. If you're not gonna do the hot dogs,
I
don't worry
can
about chili.
always make the chili and make the hot dogs later in the week, or we can just throw them on the grill
Yeah, I can put them on the grill.
and we can
Cook it all. We can always
enjoy
freeze
them all
them.
weekend.
You can always freeze them.
Because I only have a half of a pack of hot dog in there, so.
I should have. I didn't think about they'll do this now, but we got French toast. I could have cooked a piece of that French toast this morning.
All right, so we've got that done now, and all we're gonna do, the way I learned to crimp it is I take my index and my thumb like that, like a bird beak, and you just kind of gather up both parts of the crust. You got to get it at the bottom so they're connected, and I'll show y'all in just a second what it looks like up close. And then you just kind of go around your pie. I do know one thing, Matt, we could do. We can make like egg wash, and it'll help the crust to brown a little bit prettier maybe. So we would need one egg, if you want to wash one egg, and then put it in a small bowl and just whisk, 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 and then we'll brush it on.
Okay. So I can use this same bowl when this whisk that we had the
Yeah,
flour and
it should
sugar
be
in.
fine. Yeah, it should be fine.
And it's the whole, not just the whites, it's the whole
The
thing.
whole egg. Just rinse the egg, wash the egg, and then I'll show y'all kind of what my crimping's looking like. Can you see?
What's a pretty egg?
How many apples did I cut up? Matt, what size bag is that there beside you?
It's a 3-pound bag.
It's a 3-pound bag, and I'm using Fuji apples. I know a lot of people like to use, what is it?
Granny Smith.
Yeah, Granny Smith. Sometimes I just feel like they're just a little too tart for me sometimes. So I decided to go with this one. But you use whatever apple you like. And this is 3 pounds. We put every apple in here, so the whole bag.
It's going to be a cinnamon egg wash.
And let's her instructions say bake at 450 degrees for 15 minutes, then turn it down to 350 and bake for 40 minutes. So, very simple.
That's more than I got me whispering noise.
I think that's probably good. And then I need to get, let's see, I think I have a brush over here. And then we gotta put some vents in it.
I'm whispering my eggs. Some good looking eggs. That's a professional egg whisperer did those.
Yeah, we're gonna put this on, and then I'm gonna put some vents in it. Some steam vents. Now, one other thing we could do, Matt, and I'll leave it up to you, we could sprinkle some sugar on top of the egg wash here.
If you think that'll be good. I'm leaving this pie up to you. Because I'm not much of a pie maker.
You just said a while ago, you're kind
I
of...
said I was a dough roller outer. I didn't say about being a pie
okay.
maker.
Yeah.
I'm a good egg whisperer.
Whisper?
Yeah. And
Whisker.
No, I don't. He doesn't have hairs. There's no whiskers over there.
Okay. Let me just put a little bit across the pie.
Did you want to sprinkle a little sugar on it?
I don't see any harm.
Well, that's flour, so it's not. That's not going to be
wrong sugar.
Where did we put the sugar at? We had it out.
You can just take a little cup here and get some out of the little sugar container. That's a beautiful pie, Matt.
You did a wonderful job.
Okay. I'm just going to put some of this. What you think?
I think it's pretty.
Okay, I don't need that sugar. Set that there.
I go put it back.
And then I'm just going to cut some little pie ends. This just lets the steam escape.
Escape hatches. You doing it in the shape of an M? No.
No, I'm just going to do like
For
a
Mark.
little star.
It's a good looking pie.
It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of it. So again, 450 for 15 minutes, 350 for another 40 minutes.
Yep.
And I will come closer and show y'all. If I
That
don't
beautiful
drop it.
pie.
I hope I don't drop it.
That beautiful pie.
And here she is. I don't have any raw sugar. I just have regular granulated sugar. But this is what we're going to enjoy later with our burgers and hot dogs. Come back around. And there she is. Okay, so let me see if I can pull y'all a little closer so I can see some comments. But, okay. or not. Yeah, I can see some now. Thank you, Kathleen. I am sure we will. We do have, I like Ready Whip or Cool Whip on top of my desserts like this, but we do have some ice cream too if Matt wants to have ice cream with his. Happy 4th of July, Suzanne.
Mode.
Yeah. Thank you, Rhonda. What kind of, are you asking what kind of pie? It's an apple pie. Let's see.
I got the apples in this bag to take out of the chickens.
Let's see. Thank you, Castoria. Helene, I'm sorry, I did not even think about microphones today, so let's see. Pam says our crust looks amazing and delicious. Thank you. Debbie, thank you. What kind of pie? It's an apple pie. It's simple, easy apple pie. Now you can make your own pie crust. I used to make mine all the time. But I made them with, back in those days, I made them with lard. You know, that's how I was taught to make them. And so I always did. But it's just easier now sometimes just to buy them already pre-made. Let's see. Happy 4th, Linda. And Eve, is it Eva or Elva? Thank you, Anita.
Looks great, yep. Best pie crust ever.
Yeah.
That's because I had a little hand in that.
She might be talking about the brand, too. Thank you, Jackie. Same to you. Let's see.
Barbara, happy 4th of July to Barbara, too, from Mississippi. She loves our shirts.
Yeah. Well, you got that.
At Bell's.
Yeah, and this one, y'all, I just found in the closet. I made this on a live years ago. I did a tie-dye video, and I just made this. I didn't even know I still had it. And it's just homemade, but it was red, white, and blue, so. What is the pie crust? It's the Pillsbury. I think, did we throw the box away?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it's right here in my little bag.
Yeah, Pillsbury crust.
These right here. Add effects using hand gestures.
Turn or on
I don't know what all
to
that is,
express
but
yourself.
as soon as we turn anything on, that'll mess the video up. So
if I do something like this, how do you?
Something happened
I don't know.
to the screen.
I don't know.
Let
You
me-
got dark.
Let me see. We might need to get off. I'm gonna X out of that.
Exit
okay?
out of that.
Better?
Yep, it's good. Same to you, Cindy from Wisconsin. And Fran. Same happy 4th to Fran too. Hi to you too, Eunice. All right.
All right, y'all. So I've got a mess to clean up here, right?
Yep, and I didn't make it, so I don't have to clean it up.
That's what happens when you bake. You always have a mess. So
But
fortunately,
it's not really that bad considering.
no, I just have to clean the island off. I've got some wax paper down here. Did you put that in the sink for me in that cup there, please? All right, y'all. So I'm gonna put this in the oven, and Matt, if you wouldn't mind while you're over there, if you'll turn the oven to 450, and then we'll get this pie baked for later. Pam's asking how Thunder is doing with the fireworks. We'll give him one of his pills before they start tonight because he will not do well. We've had a couple storms lately, and I gave him like a partial pill the other day, and I'm glad I did because it was a pretty rough storm. It had more thunder and lightning in it than normal. So, yeah, we'll give him one of his little pills, and he can relax more. All right, everybody. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. I hope you're enjoying your day with friends and family and enjoying some good food. And if you're not, if you're home alone like we are, we're going to be home. Just enjoy a good meal. All right. I'll show you the results of this pie when it bakes. I'll do a reel or some pictures or something. And hopefully it'll taste as good as it looks. I'm so proud of this pie.
I am too. It looks beautiful.
if I hand this to you, will you make it?
No,
Don't-
it's not a
Don't
cake.
put it in the oven yet.
It's not a cake. We're okay.
He's been known to drop desserts before, so
The whole birthday cake.
he's always a little leery to carry something. So
I dropped the whole birthday cake.
did I say? I think it was $4.50. Where's that recipe?
$4.50. It's $4.50 for
15 minutes.
and
Where
then
is that recipe,
It's right.
Matt?
I stuck it right. It's right. Nope. It's right. This one here.
Okay. Yeah. It's $4.50 for 15 minutes, and then you turn it down to $3.50
For
for
40.
40 more minutes. And the ingredients again, you do whatever pie crust you want. Put one in the bottom, fill it with sliced apples, and it doesn't say an amount. But that bag was 3 pounds. And then you mix 3/4 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, and some cinnamon to taste. Mix all that together, pour it in your over your apples, and then you dot it with butter, put your top crust on, crimp it, vent it, egg wash it, bake it, cool
Eat
it, and then you
Eat
eat it. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much for stopping by. We'll see you again soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.